Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Wealth with C. Here I am presenting you 4 tips on how to reduce your interest in your EMI on loans. I will here practically demonstrate on how your EMI, the interest component of EMI can be drastically reduced by playing with the tenure and also paying some extra money and all that. So, uh, how is this a dream for all? So, first thing that we think about once we start earning and we are comfortable with our savings is that how can I own a house? So, once we own a house, we think of owning a house, we need to think about going in for loan right now because at a stretch we won't have 50 lakhs, 1 crore and all in our hand. So we land up with going to the banks and doing a research on which bank is giving us low EMI and all that. So, but once the EMI starts, again, your sleepless nights also starts thinking about how do I manage my other finances. So here I am to help you on how can you reduce your EMI component by playing with some numbers. So let me start sharing the details with you. So here I'm with my Excel sheet on how to reduce your EMI from the loan company. Now here I'm just taking an example of a loan amount of 50 lakhs and with a rate of interest of 8% and the tenure is 25 years. So this gives you an EMI of 38,591 rupees. Now what is EMI? Is equated monthly installment. Now when you are paying your EMI at this rate. So the total interest that you are going to pay is close to 65 lakhs. So now 65 lakhs. And you are going to end your loan tenure for the end of 25 years. Is that not very long year to pay? And is this not an interest? This is too much to go in for a house. So at the end, you have bought in a house for 50 lakhs, but it's actually costing you close to 1.15 crores. I think this is not worthwhile to pay to the banks the hard-earned money what we have. So first and foremost thing, like how can we reduce the interest? So first step that I can suggest you is try to reduce your tenure. So let us see if I reduce this tenure to 15 years rather than 25 years. My EMI is just increasing by another 9,000 rupees. But you can see here that my interest is drastically reducing by 30 lakhs. So the interest paid was 65 lakhs and I just reduced my tenure by 10 years. So your interest is reduced by 30 lakhs. Is that not a good amount to save rather than paying to the bank even if you are comfortable enough to stretch on 9,000 rupees per month? So the next option is uh, let us assume our tenure is still back to 25 years and we are still working on 38,500 as our EMI. Now, I'll suggest like if it is possible to pay one EMI extra every year. That is at the end of 12 months, instead of paying 12 EMIs, you should be able to pay 13 EMIs. So what will be your interest? See, your interest reduces to 51 lakhs. It is again a reduction of 14 lakhs by just paying one EMI extra every year. So this is also another way how you can reduce the EMI part. Now instead of paying one EMI extra, the third method is by hiking EMI by certain percentage every year. See, let me start with 5%. I am ready to pay, increase my EMI by 5% every year. So you can see here that on 13th month it has increased my EMI by 5%. And again I'm going, so and you can find that 24th month again it has increased by 5%. And if I go, you can see like at you pay off your total loan or total amount in the end of 163 months. That is somewhere close to 15 to 16 years, 13 years. It is somewhere close to 13 years. So within 13 years, you are able to close your loan, and the amount of interest that you are paying is only 37 lakhs. So is it not a saving of close to again 28 lakhs you are able to save? So now if you are able to increase your EMI by 10 percentage every year, so your interest payment reduces to 29 lakhs, so that you are able to close your total loan by 10 years. So at the end of 10 years, you have closed your loan and you have also reduced your payment of interest also by more than 30 lakhs. So is that not a good amount that you can save for your later retirement or your kids' education or anything like that, rather than giving to a bank? So I will give you one more extra tip if you can stretch a little bit. So you can hike your EMI by 5% every year and also pay one EMI extra per year. So if you have a combination of pay, if you are able to stretch a bit and pay one EMI extra and increase your EMI by 5% again every year. See, at the end of every year, your thing increases by 5% and you're paying one EMI extra at the end of every year. Your loan rate, your loan reduces, yes, at the end of 152 months, again it is close to 12 years. At the end of 12 years, you are going to become the sole owner of your own dream house. And how much is the interest you're saving? You are saving close to 31 lakhs of interest amount, which is a good amount that you can reinvest for your child's education or your golden years where you can spend your retirement years in fruitfully with your passion or your travel or any other dreams that you have seen you want to fulfill and you are not able to fulfill during your working time because of your busy. So is this not a fair enough way that you can reduce your interest and you can reduce your amount, and this amount can serve the purpose of some other dreams or goals in your life? So so all my friends, this is something that I wanted to share with you, and I think it is a great idea. And it all depends on how much you can stretch and how much you can control your finances. So the situation will vary from one person to another. So you can choose any one of the methods, or you can like combine two ways and find out a way that you can reduce your contribution towards interest to banks and use that for some other goals of yours. So thank you, friends. Hope this was a good knowledge to you. And if you want to know more such financial tips or financial hacks, you can subscribe to my channel so that you get a notification whenever I release this kind of videos. Thank you, one and all.